Okay, everyone, we have finally reached the end. We've all worked together. We've all finished this journey of this class, this very informative class that I was unaware was only 7 weeks long up until a couple weeks ago. So that's nice. One less thing. Let's hop right into it. For the scenario I picked the scenario 2, having to teach your grandma or some relative how to use smartphone technology and to excuse me, ask you for a beginner's guide to smartphone security precautions, including resources they can reference when they download new apps and update to their service. So basically the two concepts that I picked were copyright and Creative Commons. And I picked scenario 2 basically just because it's the most relevant to me personally, and it has actually happened with my grandma. That's why I say that, because I had to teach her how to use a smartphone, which, being in her late 80s, I didn't think she would ever have to do. And copyright and Creative Commons, it relates more to my scenario 2, basically because copyright, it's relevant because since I am the one making the beginner's guide, I will pull information off the internet with the proper citations, but most of it will be just common knowledge from myself, having had smartphones for much longer time, especially our generation. Basically, I would make a bulleted Word document of the guide of a mix of what I know and a reputable site on the internet after some research on that site, what we were taught earlier in the semester, how to look for sources. At the bottom, I would cite the sources easily and concisely, so just in case anyone at that certain book club would want to do some research on their own, they could go to that site. I might even throw in some tips on how to search, find, and read some reputable sources, because as we all know, there are tons out there. If I weren't to cite any of these sources, however, these people at the book club might not believe me. That's one consequence. Another could be that the proper sources wouldn't get any credit, even though it's going to a small audience. Another could be that if I didn't put in any sources, none of the people would know where to go. If they wanted to do some research on their own, as stated earlier, knowing where to start would be more difficult. And then in Creative Commons was much like it too, because as said before, I'll be giving out a lot of information, so it'll be my ideas. At the same time, I do not mind giving out this information since it'll be beneficial not just to someone I know, but to more people they know, and that is satisfaction enough. Plus it will help them from getting scammed, which has happened to me before, and I can assure you that will never happen again to me or anyone I know. With all the messed up people in the world, I feel it is my duty to just spread the knowledge, as many as I can, for the information shared, for that information that is shared amongst all. That is fine with me. And these are my sources: the copyright basics from earlier in the semester, and the Creative Commons actual website. I think we've all shared the copyright basics here, and here's the Creative Commons website where I got some information. So that's it. Thanks, everybody. Good luck on your final projects.